What is going on, everybody? It is Kevin, a Base Legend, and today we're checking out Deconstruction Simulator. Pretty excited to check into this one because I do a fair share of building in these games, but I don't do too much deconstruction. So we are checking out Deconstruction Simulator. We are, as you see, Base Legend here. Let's go ahead and exit out of this computer. I just accepted a contract, but this is my warehouse here. Just started our business here. There we go. It's our warehouse back here. Just came back from a haul, so I did get a bunch of new items that I'm going to sell towards the end of the day here. Got a contract, though, so we're going to head straight over and we're going to take care of this. It's a pretty cool contract. I'm actually kind of excited about it. Let's go ahead and, just in case these guys have bricks, we'll go ahead and bring 2 brick pallets. This is a total deconstruction contract, so I gotta destroy the entire house, which means I'm gonna bring myself. I'm gonna actually rent out a crane for this one because I did one of these just like a few minutes ago, and to be very upfront, it is a pain to do without a crane, without a wrecking ball. So we're gonna embrace our inner Miley Cyrus here. Insert graphic here. And then we're going to do some wrecking ball work. Let's close up our doors to our van here. And then let's go ahead and rent that crane. So now it's a pretty fun game. I've been having a blasty blast with it so far. Let's go ahead and rent. Is this the one that we're on? Yep. This one right here. Demolish house. Cool. All right. We'll go ahead and rent the wrecking ball here. Nice. Fantastic. Only set 74 bucks on me right now. Hopefully the gas isn't that bad getting to this location. All right. Let's do this. Travel. Let's go. Floor plan help. Glad we were able to get there. Hopefully we're able to get back. But anyway, this is Deconstruction Simulator. I'm pretty excited about that. This is, that's our crane over there. Look at how cool. I'm actually pretty excited to get to the crane. There's some stuff that we got to do first, though. Obviously, this house is going to be completely dismantled. And so anything worthwhile inside of here, we actually got to figure that out, dismantle it ourselves, and then load it up into our truck. And so there's a lot of work that we got to do here. It looks like a decent bed if it wasn't covered in mold. That's a decent cabinet if I've ever seen one, though. We'll have to scan some of these items. We have this nice scanner. Look at this fridge with the TV on it and everything. That's a nice fridge. Ice maker on the door. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So let's go ahead and close that up. We'll probably take some of this stuff. Just checking inside of some of these cabinets to see if there's anything that we need to know about before we get started. Some coffee mugs in there, some teacups in there. Nothing else happening in here. Anything else we got to open to get inside of? There's another little dresser that we got to just look inside of. Nothing. Anything in here? Nope. Man, all right. I knew this was going to be kind of an interesting contract, but see anything in this one? Not really much to take at all in terms of small items, which is unfortunate. I brought 2 of these chests. May only need 1 of them. Here's another, what is this, a fridge back here? Hang on, let's move this over here so we can take a look inside of it. Looks like a decent fridge too. Not bad. It's just broken glass on the ground. Yep, all right, nothing to worry about. That's their van. So this is what we got to load everything inside of here that we're not going to get rid of. But either way, let's go ahead and get started on what we need to do. So we need to retrieve the display cabinet inside of the bedroom. So that's for them. That's unfortunate. We can't take that. And then we need to retrieve the bed too. Then we got to demolish the house and take or destroy whatever's left. Fantastic. So this is that display case here. Let's pull the scanner out and see how much some of this stuff is worth. $250 on the bed, $180 on the cabinet. These chairs, might take some of those chairs with me. Everything else is kind of like whatever here. Hang on, let's open this back up, see how much these teacups are worth. These aren't worth anything. $2 a piece? Nah. And then what about down here? Those mugs, $3 a piece, $5 on the plates, $300 on this fridge. That's coming with me. $100 on the stove, maybe on that. $70 on the dresser. Washer, maybe on this stuff. Toilet can come with me. That's $150. Yeah, that'll come with me. All right, what about the fan? $80 on the fan. That'll come. $40 on that pendant light, maybe on that. Okay. All right. Well, we kind of got an idea of what we're going to be working on for here. Let's go ahead. Oh, we got to check that fridge. That's out back. Let's do that real quick. Get our flashlight turned on here too. All right. This fridge worth $120. Okay. Looks like the fridges are going to definitely come with me. But either way, didn't realize how late in the day it was getting. All right, so bedroom. First things first, we got to dismantle this display cabinet. Start with the doors. Now, this is one of the reasons why I actually really like this game so far. I've been playing it for a little while now, and it's pretty detailed. Like, in terms of the level of deconstruction, hang, got to get the hinge. See, this is what I'm talking about, like level of detail. I have to take out individual screws to be able to take out the hinge, to be able to take off the door. and then moved to the other side, and now I have an entire another door to take care of. And so like it is a very detailed out simulator. And you know me, I mean, well, you may know me. If you do know anything about Base Legend here, this is definitely my type of content, because I love me a good detail-oriented game like this. What am I missing here? What can I not take out yet? What did I miss? Oh, the hinge. Nope, I thought I took that hinge. Whatever. All right, there we go. So there's the door off of this thing. All right, so next up, let's start taking off some of these shelves. Got to actually use real tools to get stuff off. So let's use our chisel here to get these shelves off. This one's got screws on it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like if you guys have ever built a bookshelf, you know that some of them are going to be just sitting on top of little stands, while other pieces are going to actually be screwed on to keep the bookshelf more secure. And so again, very detailed oriented on this sim. Love it. Let's just stick to this side, get the rest of these screws out here. This one doesn't look like screws. This one looks like it's on hinges. Yep. Or not hinges, but just kind of platforms. So here we go. Let's get the next set of screws out. Hey, I'm trying to get screws out here. Why are we not letting me get the screws out? We already got the screws out of that one that way. Those were just the screw holes. That was my fault. That was my fault. I guess I could turn on some of the lights while I'm working in here, at least until I take out the lights. But all right, let's get low so we can get these hinges off. And so you actually, for some of this stuff, you have to manipulate the mouse up and down to get the chisel to get these pieces. All right, so there we go. Got that, got that, got that. And so there's this piece. So this one, they want this one. So we're going to have to put this one inside of here. There we go. Man, see, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't realize that it was this late at night. And so, yeah. Can we not turn on the lights? There we go. All right, turn on some of these lights so we can at least get some work done here. All right, so now we got to do this bed. So how do we want to start with the bed? So first, let's get the bedding off of it. Not too shabby. All right, now what? All right, so it looks like this unit, a bunch of screws. So let's get in here with these screws. Come on now. There we go. It's cool that you don't have to take the slats out of the bed individually, or else we might, you know, I might be speaking too soon, but it looks like one solid unit. All right, so let's go to the other side now. We should have 3 more of those. It's a nice bed. No storage space underneath it, but I guess that makes sense. I don't really like having storage underneath my bed, unless it's like good, like accessible storage. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got screws back there. Let's zoom back here, see if there's any screws up front. Nope, so it's just these screws back here. Let's get down there. How are we gonna, hang on, there they are. Manipulating around the furniture is actually one of the harder parts of this game, because they've done an exceptional job of it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's through not a fault of this developers at all, but it's like the level of detail is so significant that you actually have to manipulate yourself around the furniture and get really good at it. All right, so there we go. Can take this part now, and then now we should be able to get the backboard. Cool. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? All right, so there's their stuff. I want to know why I can't get to you. I guess it's because I actually have to take or destroy all the things from the house. Okay, so there was only a couple things that I wanted to grab here. This fridge is one of them, and I can't dismantle the fridge, and so I have to just grab it and bring it with me. Where's my truck? There's my truck. All right, so I'm pretty sure I have stuff in the back here. So let's get the small items boxes out, which we'll bring with me. I doubt there's any bricks here. I brought these 2 brick pallets, and I'm buying this stuff every single time that I leave my warehouse, and so it is costing me money to bring these pallets, but better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them, right? All right, so can I, there it is. Yeah, lay this on its side. Fantastic. I wonder, actually, open this. I want to pick this up, rotate it on its side. Can I lay it like this? No, because I'm going to have to close the doors, right? Yeah, no, it's not going to let me do this. Oof, maybe, hang on. I mean, door closed. Hopefully that's in there. It seems like it's in there. Let's go ahead and get the other fridge here. So we have to pretty much break all the stuff inside the house and like all the furniture around and stuff like that. With the amount of stuff that I have here, yeah, I'm going to be able to bring home both fridges. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm going to actually take these 2 boxes inside and like literally see what I can. God, look how disgusting these floors are. Was this like this when I first was checking this place out? Disgusting. Another Bluey reference. All right, so let's grab this guy. Okay, so all of this junk just heading in here. It's like, I don't need it. This stuff's worthless, like completely worthless. But at the same time, it's like, I might as well grab what I can you know? But again, it's like $2 off. Hang on, how much is this stove? $100 for that? Nah, not worth it. Maybe if it fits. Hang on. If it fits, this is going in the van. Because I mean, it's $100. I'm not trying to walk away from $100, right? But I don't think it's gonna fit in here. Yeah, that is not happening. All right, well this needs to get destroyed then, because I don't think I can dismantle that and bring it with me. Yeah. All right, anything else stuff-wise that I need to grab? How much is this toilet? $150. Come on with me, toilet. Let's go. And I mean, I could grab like the fan and stuff like that, you know? So hang on, how much is this fan? $80 for that? $40 for that? Nah, you know what? I like having the light. All right, well, I mean, it's not like there's really anything here, right? So we'll just grab all the leftover junk. Man, I could have done this whole house with just one of these boxes. Waste money. Is there anything else I can put in here? Nah. All right. Well, I need to figure out how to get the wrecking ball going. I guess I should probably start smashing stuff inside. Let's start breaking some of the stuff up inside, because so far we're at 20%, 21% of that. And so the more of this junk we break, who knows, maybe we'll get the wrecking ball key then. Don't break the walls yet. It's got a wrecking ball for that, dude. Okay, there we go. All right, 41%. Doing great. 48. There really isn't that much stuff in here now that I kind of see it all removed. So there we go. There's 62. Smash the windows. That's something that I also learned, is apparently the windows count as odd like items. And so it took me forever on like the first time I did a full demo of a house to figure out what I still needed to break. And it was the windows. And so we'll do windows and lights last. All right, there's 93%. There's 100% right there. All right, well, if that's 100%, hang on. Before I do anything else, hang on. F1, show more. Good to go. Tab, let's see what we got here. So pretty much, if we clean up one thing, we get an extra. Okay. All right. So how are we going to get this wrecking ball? Because I bought that thing. I paid for it. I want to use it. Don't know why I can't. I close theirs. But I don't see the keys for it anywhere, which I'm kind of not okay with. I spent a pretty penny on that thing. I want to be able to use it. How do we use a wrecking ball? Help? Let's see here if we can find a wrecking ball. Okay, so was that it? Just, it's not suitable for the small ones, and so I just wasted all this money bringing this thing out here and I can't use it? Because that's not nice. Don't like that. Nope, there it is. We figured it out. All right, let's wreck this thing. Bam, 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 bam. I came in like a wrecking ball. All right, let's swing it over here. Right through the kitchen. Gotta love it. So I want this one to go deeper. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Swing it. Oof. Ooh, that looked nasty. I wish that it was a little bit more bright. So we're at 35% on the demo. Oh, 54% on the demo. Break it through right here. 1, 2, break through. Or break free. God, I screwed up a Queen song on a recording. That is unacceptable. Acceptable. All right. Big chunk right here. Let's go. That was a pretty big chunk, but I was kind of expecting it to do more, if I'm being honest with you. What, are we going too far? Is that the front of the house still? All right, let's back it up. Break this right here. Mashing. Is that Wild Thornberries? Nigel? What a great character that guy was. Beautiful. So gorgeous. All right, so we're at 94%. I'm going to need to like sweep through some of this rubble here before I can, let's go ahead and bag up some trash. There's actually so much trash that this is not going to take, some big piles here. I got to remember to use that thing more often. This was the only house that I used the crane on, the wrecking ball on. And so I should be making a good amount of money tomorrow. Come on, put the bag down. We got work to do. So it looks like pretty much everything that's left that I got to smash is just floor. Like that's it. Just got to break down some floor. We might have to do some cleanup, it looks like, for like a side quest thing. So I don't know how many of these bags I'm supposed to bring with me. Hang on, let me see. Just says 1. I'm only supposed to bring 1 bag with me. Okay, no worries. We'll put this next bag right inside of the van and see if that counts for it. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, come on. Let me bring, I gotta bring at least one thing of trash back. Don't go on top of the van. That ain't gonna cut it. Oh, that's not cool, dude. Like, that's not okay. All right, if I can't bring back one of these fridges, like, not a big deal, but it would be really cool to bring back a fridge, right? So let's try to reorganize this a little bit. You go back there. Come on. There it is. All right, what's this? That's just trash. Yeah. All right, fridge, can you fit in there now? I don't know why it can't just ride on its back. Should be able to. Well, it looks like we're only going to be able to bring back one fridge. All right, no worries. Leave this one behind just to make sure, because I'd rather get the $300 cash. Clean up. My guess is we actually have to clean everything up, and if that's the case, we're going to have to bring back a lot of trash. All right, well, let's get that done. See, there's some furniture out back here. That chair right there, and a few other things here. Let's try to get the 100% on demolishing the house, which should just take breaking up some of this floor. Almost there. 2 more. 1 more. Nope, we got to do another. There it is. All right, so that's all covered now. So now we just got to clean everything up. And this could take, I don't know how long this would take. Really hope that I don't have to like bring home my trash, like all of it, in order to get all of the cleanup bonus here. I'll bring back what I can, but there's no way I'm going to be able to fit an entire demolished house in my tiny little van. I need to get a bigger truck, but obviously I need more money for that first. Look at all this junk. It's everywhere. Yeah, no bricks here, so I wasted the money on those pallets, but oh, there were bricks here. Damn. Kind of wish I saw those bricks. That's kind of really unfortunate. I didn't know that there were bricks here. Otherwise, gotta remember to test walls. That's super unfortunate. So the reason why I'm saying this is I'm bringing pallets, like I'm actually intentionally buying pallets to stack bricks on. And it takes a very long time to dismantle a brick wall, right? But if you do it properly, what's a good way to put this? All of those bricks can be resold, and you can make money off of the trash that you get from somebody else's house. And so that's what I had intended on doing by bringing these pallets over here, right? But I unfortunately I didn't realize that there were bricks inside of that bathroom there. And so I just started smashing everything, and I kind of screwed myself over a little bit. Look at this dancing brick over here. I want you as trash. Come here. It was magical. I wanted it. Man, collecting, I don't know how much I'm going to have to clean up. There, did I just get it? Okay, I just got it. You get a little bit of scrap from your recycling too. So let's go ahead and at least finish this up. I'll try to load a bag or two more inside. But yeah, you do get some money back for your scrap. Again, it would be cool if I could just fill this one up. That's on me. Close. There it is. All right, so we are full now. So let's see what kind of trash situation we can bring back. Bring back this chair too. Seeing what we can do here. Is that it? Is that going to be everything? Maybe we can get one more right there. Oh no, that's not going to close. Yeah, still. All right, leave this here. What? To the chair? All right, go back a little bit more, chair. Closed. I love the fridge just sticking out the side of it. There we go. Back to the warehouse now. So now, this is kind of the more interesting part of the game, is we got to take everything that we brought back with us and stash it. So as you can see, I already got kind of a bunch of stuff laid out. It's a bunch of TV shows that are like this, like American Pickers and stuff like that. And so I love the premise of this game. It's super fun. I put all that in the recycling. Go ahead and take box number 6 and put it on the wall. Kind of want to know what happened to box 1, 2, and 5. Maybe they just got left behind. Maybe. All right, here's our fridge. This over here. All right, not bad. Close that up for now. And then what we can do is we can make a little extra money on the side. First things first, let's invoice the client for our amazing contract. Yeah, basically made back the money on the crane that I rented. Fantastic. All right, here. And then orders. What do we got order-wise? Common beams, that's it. What else? Full brick pallets, don't have any of those. And we only got 2. Hang on, I'm looking. This right here is my quantity that I have, and I don't have any of those. I got a premium fridge, but I don't have the corner wall cabinet. So you don't have a huge round ceiling light or a table or an office chair. That's unfortunate because I left an office chair before. There we go. We got a pendant light for $12. To a small capacity. And then anything else? Nah, looks like that's it. All right. So the courier should be here soon on that. We'll have to get some more tools in a little while. But either way, there's the courier. All right, so we need a pendant light going in the back here. Let's go ahead and find where our pendant light is on the shelf. Pendant light. Let's see. No. Is this it? Is the pendant light? I think this is it. Because I only have like one light, right? Yeah, and that's a fan. So this is it. All right, so we'll take this over to the courier. Get this in the back here. There you go. Thank you. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Then we just got to go back to the computer and select it, right? Orders. Yeah, complete it. There's our money. Full satisfaction. Thanks, bud. And that is Deconstruction Simulator in a nutshell. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more that we can do, but let's go ahead and end the day. I spent a lot of money today, like a lot of money. And so, yeah, look at that, though. Great cleanup. Look at all this. We made $1,300 in total. Fantastic. Welcome to a new day here. And this is the game loop in a nutshell. Look at this one. Neighbors from Hell. That's an exciting one. Comfy Combining. Abandoned Shanty. Or Life Upgrade. I think we got to do this Neighbors from Hell one. Neighbors went crazy one day. He drove his car into my house, got out and started smashing the walls with a hammer. I won the trial of the neighbors in jail, got his house as reparations. Help me organize the plot, please. That's going to be a good one. That'll be the one that we go ahead and do. We need an appropriate permit for this one. We need to get a new permit. Is that what it is? We need to complete another 2 contracts before we can get our other permit. So what can we do here? Common client, poor client. Let's do this poor client. Yeah. That'll be an easy one. And that'll be the one that I do next time. If you were a fan of this one, let me know down here in the comments, and we'll go ahead and keep this one going. But as always, Kevin for Base Legend. See you next time.